Order KFC on WhatsApp +268 7833 5151.
Now, talking about what's coming up on Temidlalo tonight, there is a new sheriff in town when it comes to who is leading the new association, or rather the ongoing leadership under the table tennis. Now, moving on, KFC, over the past weekend, they visited two different schools, being Mawandla and Lulalugeni. Just to talk about their visit to those two schools and the equipment that was delivered in one of their programs to push development in schools. Now, there was a business golf competition which has been called International Golf Tournament between Eswatini and Nigerian golfers. Otherwise, M10 Premier League took center stage between Young Buffaloes and Bafana Highlanders, who got their first 3 points in over 2 months. Now, national team Silang Samnigati have announced their squad ahead of the AFCON qualifiers against Mali and Guinea-Bissau, respectively. And welcome for your Thursday edition of Temidlalo. We're less than 60 days into the new year 2025. Can you imagine? This is how far we've gone in terms of moving fast when it comes to sporting activities. So all that is going to be here live on Eswatini TV. And of course, there's also other activities that we'll be looking at now. But for starters, so Verukona, our in-house analyst, who's just going to give us the full details.
Ngiyabonga sibalo wami ngithuba lokhulu ngivusele emalwel viewers mbukelo Eswatini TV Lesine. Lesine Fabrice sikhuluma tindzaba letemidlalo letahlukahlukene, kodwa nje Fabrice kubonga appreciator ligalelo lodlalwa KFC Eswatini ekutameni ekuthuthukisa umdlalo webhola lapha eVeni. Siyakhumbula ukuthi basekela iSkaratini Soccer Foundation emidlalweni yemantombazana nebafana. So itsitena isachubeka lemidlalo kulomnyaka tawina tikolwa then winile Fabrice bese khanjelwa ke iSkaratini Soccer Foundation bese ihambela letikolo leta ehamba embili ngalesihlanu bacala emawandle eluve bawunikelela emapali ekudlala.
Let's get into it. Yeah, you read the yes. And yes, usachaza masa kusho kuthini lokho master?
I think ku-appreciator umfutho lofakwa ngibo badlali labasebancane kuthi niwendile lo msebenzi nadlala kule tournament and emandlenu naku ukuthi invote ekudlala hambani futhi niyodlala kangcono njoba ngisho ukuthi ngalesihlanu bayile khona emawandle esikolweni eluve. Then on Saturday bahamba baya elulakeni elulakeni nawuphuma ngasesiphofaneni ungeshaya isithobelweni but nawuphuma emaloma yes ushayele phasesike then ufike elulakeni kusemawandle la eluve. Yes, eluve lapho khona bathole emapala ekudlala ngicabanga ukuthi even nawubuka nale ground labo belide vele lamapala ensimbi lawa ladzingekako lafanele labantu babesikole. So ngicabanga ukuthi kutaba motivator Fabrice akusiko ke lokho kuphela because bawathola nemakhokho bawathola nemajezi ekudlala. Ngicabanga ukuthi letinvo leto tita udlala inzima lenkulu kakhulu 9 ikhona bacatile kuba ngumdlali ke Fabrice esikolweni uyajujuliswe idinvo letifana naleti yes letinsha ukuthi emandla akho ayabonakala ukuthi angene kuphi. Ngicabanga ukuthi kubo because kushare ilegacy as ungithishela as unguSkaratintwa usuke ushare ilegacy kuleso sikolo even nala ma students because batasina sebakhulile Fabrice about bo 6 years 7 years sebase high school noma sebase college bathi nababuyela emuva emawandle babone letinvo tekudlala bathi sashiya nawo esikolweni kuyabonakala ngicabanga ukuthi lokho kukhulu kakhulu Fabrice.
And talking about the work that is being done by KFC Eswatini in the program of sponsoring the Skeleton Foundation. Now, this school, Mawandla Master, under 15 boys, Batritsa as Maranaza,
Yes.
which means they got around 20,000 emarangeni. So, the initiative, ke ukuthi bavakashele tikola master, baphinze babaphe letimbo tekudlala start bona letinye timbo uchazenga makoko, all the different aspects. But what also touched my heart, Master Stamuva in Askaratindo, the legend, is that they're not only here to say Baba support Baba Bugger. They want to recruit the future stars. They are recruiting the future stars. Wash I would say in one of the speeches that future stars for Kaizer Chiefs, they want one of them from that school.
Fabrice ibhola ngihlale ngikusho lokho ubathola basesebancane ubathola phi ke basesebancane Fabrice etikolweni because laba abaningi khona basetikolweni sikarathintwa I think waba nenhlanhla ukuthi ngathi inhlanhla nelithalent waba nenhlanhla ukuthi asahlala eBulembe babowakha sebenze eBulembe wakhona yena ukuthi adlale ahambe adlalele uBulembe bese soya eSouth Africa ayodlalela iqembu le Kaizer Chiefs because wasuka la wayodlalela iKaizer Chiefs. So ngicabanga ukuthi lokho Fabrice ukuthi kuyamotivate kumotivate even nebamvala labancane
labasesikoleni
leli ground labadlala khona yes liyalungiswa lungiselwa kona lokho ukuthi kufa ukuthi kungena lamapali lamasho kube iground elilungile then sengithaca nje Fabrice stadium imvo le ngicabanga ukuthi yinhle look buka Fabrice ukuthi ba excited kwani lokufuna ku Fabrice ukuthi nawubona abamfana nawubona abantwana badlala umdlalo webhola badlale ngekujabula badutane nelegend badutane even nabo thishela babo so ngicabanga ukuthi Fabrice umoya wami mina every time ngibona umfana jabulile inhliziyo yami nayo iyajabula bese ke ngincibilika kakhulu nangidambona ajajuliswe Temidlalo. I think lokho Fabrice ngetulu kwakho konke kungijabulisa kunginika injabulo.
Now I took a drive down to Louvre for that specific one on a Friday last week, and what I picked is that we will talk about that, Master. What's in Football Association because being present is not present. Is it because maybe he was not invited as such? But for sure, there is something that he should be saying. Football Association. But I appreciate that the Sport Council in terms of ensuring that the activities are ongoing properly, including also School Sports Association. Then on Saturday, you took a drive to Elulageni for the same activities. Wafika Master wakanzani and bekwendekana basically on the day.
Elilageni Fabrice njoba besengishilo ukuthi belishisa ke langa Fabrice khona Elulageni ilageni ma under 13 nabo bafika kuma final so kude le mali labayithola ithengena tinvo nati Fabrice lokufaka ikhathi wona lamapali head teacher wakhona lo make bethusile wakasimelane nakhona ngasuka ngakhanza ukuthi uphinza bengumkhaya wami bengingadi yes CEO lona wa KFC Eswatini. I think Fabrice kwangithinza nangidawubona CEO, whole CEO KFC Eswatini ahamba all the way
as big as KFC is.
Exactly. Ahamba all the way Elulageni and uthi bekafika kokuqala kuleya ndzawo. So ngicabanga ukuthi letinvo leto kudzinga ukuthi tibone ipower ima sports ipower yebhola Fabrice ukuthi angahamba all the way bawunikelela sona sikolo saselulageni ngetinvo tekudlala letfaka ikhathi wona lipali and ke Fabrice I think njoba ubona ukuthi these young stars njoba babona ukuthi baphoze ngelijezi lelihle makhokho lamahle their coach, I must say this Fabrice, their coach Mabinza wakasimelane ngadlala naye lokufika kwabe from zonal promotion Super League and ngeke ngisho because khona la ngabe sengifika ngidefaulta khona but nje tonke letigaba leto ngidlalile naye ngihappy but kuko konke Fabrice I think elulakeni babe sebasinika igame between the teams akhona la sikolweni bagcoke lijezi bagcoke emakhokho abo badlala kuleli pali lelisha I think lokho ngicabanga ukuthi nakhona la lokho kusinika legend Skarathintwa and the coach Mabinza wakasimelane and ke lomunye ngabona even Ngobese back in 2001 labeka gijendisa khona ematubane khona elakeni ngamkhala so I think Fabrice more than anything i-development yebhola etikolweni ukhuluma nge-football association
we make a follow up because yes football association that's the biggest story because ngasho nje mina master ukuthi yeah kune under 17 Kosafa later konyaro December I think it should be in Mozambique under 17 what's the plan these boys under 15 who were the champions ku KFC Eswatini have we even noticed one or two players who could play kuma under 17 maybe one would say it's too early but this is the time master fune siyinake le development siyabuka nje but we're not using the chance to ukuthi sibasebenzise
I think Fabrice i-football association gets ngalo se adopt yona ibhola setikolweni ifakela khwapheni ingayibalekeli ingabe nje ukuthi mhlambe nangabe kuna ma finals bahamba CEO uyahamba president no kube yinvo labayinakako mina nje bengingasho ukuthi development officer wa football association ngiyadzinga ukuthi le football association imtshele ukuthi asebende dudane technical director asebende dudane nato letikolo because labadlali le development yabo batawuhlala nalabo coach etikolweni eshathi lo mdlalo lo ugudi kunako if angadevelopeka kunako nanako I think ngalendlela leyo singakhona ukuthi sikhicide badlali but nangabe batawulahla nje ukuthi nangabe kunama finals bayaya bayofuna kugabisa ama medals kuphela I think ngeke le bhola ize improve we need ukuthi babe hands on kuyo ibhola setikolweni.
Beautiful stuff. Live visuals from Lageni school where down over the weekend master was just trying to follow up what was happening in terms of the development programs. Now, not only KFC Eswatini sponsoring the KFC Skaratinda Foundation program, they're actually the official sponsors of this show. Yeah, the Thursday edition of Temidlalo, they are the official sponsors. So it shows the improvement and their touch when it comes to sporting activities. Now, there were speeches both at Louvre and the other area, and what is really at stake is that the future of the national team Temidlalo should rely on this program. Let's listen to some of the speeches that took place in both events, Friday and Saturday.
Order KFC on WhatsApp +268 7833 5151.
I'd love to express our gratitude to our sponsor, the Skaratinda Soccer Foundation and KFC, for this special day. Our special thanks goes to Mr. Tidwa, who has taken it upon himself to scout for sponsorship to help in nurturing of young talent in the country to produce future soccer stars who will follow in his footsteps and make the country proud. This initiative will also help some of us realize our potential and possibility pursue a career in football.
Would love to thank our sponsor, the Skaratinda Soccer Foundation, who has partnered with KFC to nurture the young talent in the country. I have no doubt that with such an initiative, football in the country will never be the same. We hope that in the years to come, the standard of football is going to grow in leaps and bounds as the young people are the future.
Cannot forget, the under 15 have made us proud, and Today, as we speak, Skara Tindwa is here and the Schools Sports Association to see what the foundation has done for us. In front of us are soccer balls. The boys look the same on a kit as on a machine pads, as a banana coco. But for the year next year. And that is the brainchild of Skara Tindwa. So thank you very much. Also to the school administration and teachers.
Now I'm looking for players. Lengawa mixa ku Kaizer Chiefs. The player that does well, I am physically going to make sure that we are good Chiefs. I have a relationship with them. By the way, umangi kuluma ngalabanfana, labafana, these players, I'm not only referring to them only. Nkuluma ngala tournament yet. When we are there, we're looking for those that can play where we've given ourselves 4 years. For instance, these guys, we want to make sure that within that 4 years, whether umntwana sona, I would assume they're below 15. Mhlambe sona 16. Kaizer Chiefs, they have development. If it's good enough, why not? Why don't you recommend that?
I'm here with the Skara Tindwa Foundation. Skara himself is here today, and we're here to hand over sports equipment to the school. The soccer team did extremely well in the tournament that we had earlier in the year, and we're very proud to be here to meet the head teacher and sports teachers and all the children, and we hope that the equipment that we hand over is going to last many, many years and will be a legacy of the Skara Tindwa Foundation KFC partnership that we've been running now for the last 2 to 3 years.
Ukuthi ngibonge KFC lokuthi sponsor la kasinikete sona asibuki lokuthi ukuyiphi indzawo kaningi ithi sponsor titakubuka uma kuse emadolobheni la sikhona khona kuse emadolobheni ngila siphuma khona ngila sikhulele khona ngila sitalelwe khona and labantwana esiteki bona namhlanje baselulakeni primary school nabo badinga lama opportunities and lakho kwenda ukuthi umuntu ajabule. In fact, it took us isikhathi eside kudala, but mawutala utawujabulile ngoba uyathi ukuthi uniketa abantwana laba deserve le opportunity ukuthi bakhule phana empilweni. Ibhola iniketa abantwana ukuthi bakhule ngendlela lematika. Mina I'm one of the people abanga witness lokho ngoba njengomlo wavela ebulembu labe nganalutho nje ngazo ngathola thuba ukuthi ngifike eJozi sitofuna abantwana lesitabathatha sibamixe kuma teams la kufana nabo Chiefs sibafuna ngale midlalo labayidlalako ngoba le midlalo ngoba bayidlala kahle ba improve bangagcina nabo babona badlalela bo Chiefs bo Pirates maybe even bo Manchester United England.
Order KFC on WhatsApp +268 7833 5151.
Now you've got a great chance to order your KFC wherever you are in the Kingdom of Eswatini by just using your WhatsApp. Just send a message on 78335151. That's a way of ensuring that you get your KFC. And what a way of sitting in the comfort of your seat and watch live Lipot Eswatini or your Thursday edition of Temidlalo by just using the number and order KFC at home, and it will find you. Now, let's talk about the next edition of Epilepsy Golf 2024. The Yellow Epilepsy Golf competition took place also last week, Friday. And we know the initiative behind the Yellow Epilepsy Golf, which is to try and, raise the awareness about the epilepsy in the kingdom and also gather some funds to assist those who are living with epilepsy. Now, I want us to discuss it with our in-house analyst in that minute. But prior to that, let's listen to the director of Epilepsy Eswatini, Mr. Abraham Jalinja, just to hear about how the day was, who was there, and what were they trying to do at the Ngonyeni Golf Course.
Order KFC on WhatsApp +268 7833 5151.
Kubili lengathi kuhamba embili kulo mqhudelwano lo kwekucala si raise awareness utawunaka ukuthi i-epilepsy ithinza bantfu bonke lokufaka ekhathi labasebendako lokwenta ukuthi ke legalufa ngoba kuthi kakhulu kade baphathi betinkampani kuthi abo CEO kuthi ema leaders kuma corporations kuthi baphathi bemabhange lokwana lokho si raise awareness ekutheni umuntu lona epilepsy naye uyakhona ukuthi angasebenta kungendeki lokuthi ukhanze sebaqoshwa noma bayaqhwayeka emisebenzini wokuqala lokho kwesibili si raise imali njengoba sathi ukuthi sinetinhlelo letinyenti kunebantu lesibafundzisako bantwana labasetikolweni labane epilepsy ngoba sithi akungabi khona lo ngenxa ufuna epilepsy bese akasakhoni kufunza phindze sakha epilepsy center sitamane ukuthi balapheke kube nemaphilisi kube nemishina njengoba lo mnye lesinawo siubeke government hospital so kunengi lesifuna ukuachieve ngale mali lesitayithola kule tournament.
Order KFC on WhatsApp +268 7833 5151.
Now, great message coming from the Director of Epilepsy Eswatini, Mr. Abraham Jarinjari, just giving us an overview behind the initiative of Yellow Epilepsy Golf Day. Master, quickly, we are moving, Jarinjari, it's all about ukuthi bantu labaphila ne-epilepsy nabo bathola ithuba ukuthi bative welcomed in the society.
Yes, Fabrice, indzaba ye-epilepsy indzaba mhlambe lehluphe bamvu isikhathi lesithe inganakwa labanye babasola ukuthi mhlambe kunemoya letsite lebabambile mhlambe dilwane mhlambe ini kanzi lo muntu une epilepsy so yona epilepsy organization yalapha ekhaya yayibuka leni ukuthi cha bamvu abalithole lelusido balithola kanjani ke lelusido letinye tato letindlela ukuthi kudlalwe umcuzelwano ligaluva lapho khona kutawusukunyiswa noma kutawuraiswa imali sikhwama sesebamvu labaphila nayo epilepsy ukuthi umuntu noma ngabe akakhoni kusitakala ngayo i-epilepsy sorry ngako kulapheka kwayo i-epilepsy noma kuthola lisido akalithole so imidlalo eligaluva usebenziswe ngaleyo ndlela leyo ukuthi udlala inzima lenkulu njengoba asho yena director waka epilepsy ukuthi igaluva idlalwa bamvu lecishe singasho ukuthi baphasi betinkampane bosomabhizinisi so kumcoka lokuthi bahlangane kuraise leyo mali leyo and uyakhumbula ukuthi bane center labayakhako esteki so igaluva matubane nato tonke letinye tetimidlalo labayingcenye yato.
Talking about golf, it's the first of its kind. Personally, I want to acknowledge that I know that when you talk about Nigeria as a country, give them football. They're the best on the continent, probably one of the best on the continent. But golf, there's a question mark, Master. Boko na go International Golf Day between Eswatini and Nigeria. Can Nigerians play golf, Master? No, I'm not being, racist, but Nigerians can shine in golf.
Fabrice, lokumcwa kakhulu Fabrice. Legaluva akusiyo ukuthi mhlambe ihamba phambili lokumcwa kakhulu ukuthi iEswatini business network yes bahlangane babuke indlela ukuthi tema business singahlangana kanjani nalamanye mave noma nalabanye bosomabhizinisi labachama kulamanye mave ba-invitile ke ba-invita bosomabhizinisi base-Nigeria kuthi kude nitawuta la-Swatini wotani sitawufike sidlale igaluva sitawuthi sidlale igaluva nje sitabe sisherishelana ama-ideas labakwentile ke Fabrice because badlala Saturday badlala Sunday base bayapherisha ke Fabrice ukuthi because bekudlalwa nga 2-2
so labo white it's Nigeria
no dabo white Maswati
red Nigeria
yes red ma Nigerians laba kwendile ke Fabrice ukuthi babuke ukuthi wena nangabe u interested ngiyabekisa ku transport nangabe lo munye waseNigeria interested in transport ni banipherishe ndawonye nangabe mhlambe interested kubo gesi wena nawe batakuphathinarisha nalabo interested igesi so bahlangana lo langa Fabrice it was all about kushiyelana noma kusherisha ideas more than lokudlala legaluva because emaswati vele adominatile ekudlaleni legaluva bekabashala baseNigeria so badlalile lapha Royal Swazi Fabrice I think loku siqalo lesihle because sihlale sisho ukuthi siyadzinga ukuthi ideas laba kwendako eNigeria nase sifike sikope ngala sikwende laba kwendako la ekhaya because kunetimvo letinhle emaswati la katendako bahambe eNigeria bayotenda nekuthi ke Fabrice kunemvo lenga lama interviews asachubeka adlala noma ba interviewer labadlala egaluva ezichubeka uthi isikhathi lesinengi si exporter siyise overseas asengibekise nje Fabrice la kangwane siyathi ukuthi live leSwatini li exporter kakhulu shukela li exporter kakhulu inyama ibeef iye overseas what if I main market yethu ise Nigeria what if so ngicabanga sithi tonke letinvo yes discuss so laba seNigeria nje bona nyalo evikini lelitako bachubekela eBotswana but emaswati wona next year aya eNigeria lokusho ukuthi sekubuyiselwa tinyawo eNigeria I think lokho sibonile bosomabhizinisi labanyenti balapha ekhaya bangenele yona le golf daily I think yinvo lenhle Fabrice ngiyababonga kakhulu.
No, what a day it was indeed between the two nations. The Kingdom of Eswatini, hosting or rather welcoming the Nigerian counterparts when it comes to business activities where ideas were shared. Who knows, we could see even some of the players maybe in other sporting codes exchanging ideas as far as the two countries are concerned. Now, let's listen to the speakers from both nations and perhaps you will recognize some of the familiar faces from the Eswatini side because some are even sports personnel in different departments, including directors of different clubs. Let's just listen to them.
Order KFC on WhatsApp. +268 78 33 5151.
Inhloso talo mdlalo lona is mainly ku network Satane ma opportunities labanawo eNigeria nathi siba share ma opportunities business la khona event la kaNgwane lokwendekile kakhulu ngoba after le midlalo siyahlala sicoce nebantu basherile nabo bathi labanengi batawubuya beteveni batohlola lawo ma opportunities lesibachazele ngawo takhona nathi sidaba visitor khona eNigeria siyohlola ukuthi yini lesingakwenda thina.
I'll score the course 17 percentile. Say the course is top notch. Take it or you leave it. It's a beautiful course. And very challenging. It's a good course. We enjoyed it, and we enjoyed the people of Eswatini too. So maybe we'll come back. So I can tell you some of us will come back in 9 months' time.
Umdlalo wambe kahle kakhulu and sijabulile kudlala amajala beNigeria kunenge lesikutholile kubo sithole ukuthi most of them they are business people so we've been sharing ideas and isakhona nekukhuluma ukuthi singashiyelana kanjani ligwayi kuthi amabhizinisi.
We cherish friendship a lot and we came over here just to fraternize with Eswatini, South Africa, and Botswana. So, being friendship is part of our norms, and we love it.
Bekumnanzi okay kona khona lesikutholile kibo considering ukuthi incumbi abantu bezidlala nabo babadzala and yabona baze basho bathi hayi seba retire so lokunye lokuningi besikuthola kibo ukuthi baqala nini kudlala so it was an interesting game ngithi thina la sakhula sazama kudlala igaluva.
Just to say, first of all, that we are very grateful for the host. They've made the event very special. This is my first time in Eswatini, second time in South Africa. And I think the group generally have had a great time. We've had a lot of great golf, and a lot of social activities that have been very entertaining.
Ngithanda kusho ukuthi siyabonga ukuthi betile batosivakashela azidlale nabo. Mangisacabanga bengicansi it's a small tournament, but nabafika the organization that the local guys bayendile nabo la bekuhamba batimisele kakhulu bade babaningi futhi thina kuyasifundisa ke ukuthi nathi sende ama groups lanje nasihambe sivakashe ngephandle.
The experience of playing golf with them, although the course was tough, but we had a good experience knowing each other, connecting basically, that is the most important thing. And we had a great day, although we managed to brace the temperatures, they're too high, but we managed, and here we are done.
Overall, it's more of a business networking session, but obviously competition in the golf, so everyone has to give it their all. And we've had a good day, good round of golf. And the bigger part is just socializing, networking, and everyone enjoying the sport.
I can tell you that this is exotic. It's a tourist event. I can't wait to come back. And of course, we had a wonderful time playing golf, meeting new people. And I just wish I can stay longer than tomorrow.
Sibongana lama organizers ale tournament because sibuka nje besilana ama Nigerians and mostly wawo ngilase business njengathi ngisho nje ukuthi sithola lokuningi naloku network nje lokwakha lobuhlobo kakhulu ukuthi nakusasa sesathi kuthi sakhe bungani nabo and siyakholelwa ukuthi even nangalanga sebusinessini sitaba nabo lokutaba khona lesikuhlanganisako nabo lesekusebenzisako lokutaba ngomphumela wale tournament emsebenzini
ukudlala yona kusithukathisa kakhulu singemaswati kuyabonakalisa ukuthi eveni Africa sekukhona emathuba lapho khona sibo somabhizinisi singakwati ukuthi sihlanganise emabhizinisi ngalo lomdlalo weligaluva longona umdlalo lokhanza ukuthi niba nesikhathi esiningi outside of office lapho khona nikhona kucoca freely nembono.
This has been a very good experience. Simaswati nje asivami ukuthi sithole lithuba lokuthi siyodlala noma kudlala nabantu labakhashane kangaka yebo siyadlala basemzansi. So kusakhele nje nathi ukuthi sikhone ukucabanga ukuthi singathi buyisela inyawo emuva. Batovuke basibone nathi sibone sibendani le eNigeria nabo.
Order KFC on WhatsApp.
Now, beautiful message that is coming from those golfers between Eswatini and the Republic of Nigeria. It is about networking. It's about coming together and see how the two nations can produce excellence when it comes to service delivery in other sectors. Now, you heard from other different parties saying that they can't wait for the next edition, be it in Botswana, Republic of South Africa, and also in Nigeria. Now, let's move to table tennis because, like I said at the beginning of this show, that we do have a new sheriff in town because now, after the elections that were conducted over the weekend, someone else is in charge beside Percy Zulu, who has been actually in charge for quite some time. Masaboko Nagu AGM annual general meeting, the biggest point was the elections. Who was elected? Give us the background. What type of person are we talking about?
Okay, Fabrice, sawukhumbula njengoba usho ukuthi buholi bayo i-table tennis lebe solo buholo ngwe Percy Zulu banabo mabandla Bhembe banabo Gcebile wakwaDlamini labo SG ngempela somve bebanayo annual general meeting lapho khona tindzaba letikhulunywe kakhulu. Okay, mhlambe yona i-table tennis mhlambe bawutfolile umbiko weminyaka lophelile ukuthi kuhambe kanjani amatafula distributwa kanjani atholakala kanjani ama tournaments laba benawo ema events laba benawo then I think kule item yayo le agenda lebe kukhulu kakhulu bekuyindzaba yelikhetho lapho khona yena Percy Zulu bekugcina ukuthi ehle kungena ubuholi lobusha bungenile ke ubuholi lobusha Fabrice lapho khona naye phesi bekalingene likhethu phesi Zulu naye lo kwaba ngipresident ka swimming Herman wakajele bekalingene likhethu lamshaya bekangenele kuba ngivice lamshaya but logcine awinile Fabrice kuba ngipresident ngumuzi wakadube lo ngipresident kwase kuthi vice kwaba ngiformer president ngipheso kaZulu kwathi treasurer kwaba ngcobelo kaMdlovu development officer kwaba ngisanele kwaMbuli then SG ubuyele egcebile wakadlamini yeah
so it's a good one, female for executive, that's good.
Yeah but I think because yena Dube Muzi I think umuntu we table tennis he's been with the beka solo ayidlala na table tennis umuntu vele wayo le table tennis. I think lama teams amvotele ngekumati ukuthi umuntu wa table tennis and mhlawumbe over the years namina ngihle ngidibana naye kulama events ay table tennis bekakhuluma kakhulu ngathi le sport sitsinga kumakethwa sitsinga ukuthi siye kulabantu le sport satiwe na ukhuluma nge table tennis nje kumuntu wakaqoma intaba asati na ukhuluma nge table tennis umuntu wasemvembili asati na ukhuluma nge table tennis kumuntu wakugege asati. So I think ngiko la khuluma ngawo ukuthi ukhuluma ngani kahle na ukhuluma ngayo i-table tennis kulabantu.
Now mhlawumbe yes you talking about Muzi Dube yena umzomba mhlawumbe tasichazela at some point ukuthi what is the agenda on the table for the next 4 years, but masa mhlawumbe nje just looking at the sport itself ibonakala ngathi iyaphakama in terms of what's happening behind the doors, people living with disability also being involved in the sport, but what is the biggest challenge really na ukhuluma tindzaba taka table tennis? What's the biggest challenge that they are facing as an association?
I think ngilendzaba lamatafula Fabrice ekudlala because siyakhumbula ukuthi i-table tennis njengoba ligama lisho ukuthi table tennis idlalelwa etafuleni ayadula lamatafula and abakakhoni kuthola enough yale playing equipment ukuthi bakhona ikhambisa because yes bombaka bayile kodlala bolobamba bayadlala but njengoba kuleti indzawo lengitibalile ukuthi now utawuhamba nje uthi eshiselweni angibekise nje ngibekise ngetindzawo ukuthi uya kumbulungwane uyesandleni uye Jerusalem utakubuta lo muntu ukuthi table tennis idlalelwa kuphi. So I think le nyalo sekumele ukuthi bahambe bayele emakhaya bawufundzisa ngayi table tennis babese bente sure ukuthi lokungenani ngeregion ematafula lakhona mathathu ngiyabekisa nje ngibekisa ngaleshiselweni thola ukuthi bogege akhona enhlangano akhona kalavumisa akhona kaho kanjalo tonke lama regions kude kuthi umuntu nangabe mhlambi a decide ukuthi uba ne team noma ba decide ukuthi bafuna kujima kungabi khashana ukuthi uyacabanga lo muntu ukuthi ndawusuka enhlangano ngiteka lobamba every time nangifuna ukudlala table tennis. So ngiyo le challenge lenkulu kakhulu Fabrice naleti imali ke ukuthi ema sponsors bekangekho maningi kangako labe kasekela yona i-table tennis. So ngicabanga le executive lengenile kudzinga ukuthi isebenze kakhulu kuloko kuthola sponsorship phinze nama tournament siyawadzinga ama tournament latawudlala ukuthi njalo ngenyanga lokungenani 2 months kube ne tournament table tennis.
Talking about executive, something just to give the viewer a proper imagination of who are in charge, the people that are in charge of the association headed by Muzi Wagadube. Let's take a look at the full bench when it comes to the exco of the Eswatini table tennis. Muzi Dube, he received 12 votes in terms of those who voted for him. Former president now in charge of, or rather assisting the president, deputizing Mr. Dube, that is the vice president, Pesi Zulu, 13 votes under the category. Then you've got the SG returning female Wagadlamini Trebile, and then you've got treasurer Tsinamafa Ngobire Mdlovu, and then partners and also other members, including development and para-gender and tournament coordinator. The structure lesimasa master sinemsebenzi omkhulu ikakhulukazi letindzaba tematafula
umsebenzi omkhulu Fabrice, but ngiyababonga abaka table tennis kune-para ne-gender. Khanya kezwe ngicabanga ukuthi simbonile over the years naye adlala i-table tennis, uhamba nge-wheelchair, utawumelela baka para table tennis nabaka gender. So I think the structure nangu khanya kezwe. I think Fabrice i-table tennis njoba ngisho ukuthi lo msebenzi lo kudzinga ukuthi inyalo bathathe bawumixele kubantu, labamvu bawati bathole ama sponsors idlala ama tournament. Yes, badlala kalobamba, badlala kuleto ndzawo leto njoba sibonile ukuthi kamanzini bonazarini bebakhona, nakubombaka bebakhona, yeah, but President Lomusha yena Muzi, I think vele lo msebenzi mkhulu kakhulu ulukhuni kumaketha sport Eswatini lesi bamvu laba ngakastayeli. So kudzinga ukuthi le effort yenu ithi double ibe times 2 kude labamvu batosati kude labamvu batozidlala.
Now, after winning that election with 12 votes, Mr. Muzi Dube did highlight what he's looking to do in his next term as the president of the association. Let's listen to him and pay attention to what he's trying to say about the development of the sport in the country.
Order KFC on WhatsApp. +268 78 33 5151.
So I'm happy logo ukuthi all of us losla feel like lesikubonako kule sifiso sethu. But primarily ngingagcizelela kuze ngibonge nakini kuba ne-free gigs, because I must be clear, there's nothing less special of each of these portfolios except nangengikusho ekuseni ukuthi sport 1 sokuthi as a school asifezeka out sishiye something legacy kule generation later. So uma ngabe thine simahlahlandlela nasi sibe senetizathu nekuthi sibe sibuke embili isikhahle kan city centers, angeke labantu banalala bakhombayo lesikolweni bakwati ukuthi bathuthuke. But ke irole yami lula ukuthi the sport is relatively obscure ngesingisi. Ngilokuthi sizame ukuthi sisigcamise. It won't take 1 year, 2 years. Sitawuzama lokuthi kube development program that are similar to what other countries do. And the logo vele makeba besavele kayele ndlela le. So kwami nje ngibonga even your faith in us. Myself bonga nje lokuthi ngicela sibambisane going forward. It's not a one-man show. It's not. I've seen the challenges that they face. Because the challenge they go to the sport, the financial backing, limit and amount activities like that. So, as teams, as coaches, as officials, people putting person for an executive one individually, I have faith in Ngamunye. Unfortunately, like I've said, I've interacted with each one of you individually.
Order KFC on WhatsApp. +268 78 33 5151.
Now, moving on, knowing that Volleyball Association in the country, they have the V Cup that is ongoing. Just quickly to get an update from Master. Master, games V Cup under the Eswatini Volleyball Association. Master.
Yes, Fabrice, VP Cup, sorry, VA Cup.
VA Cup, yes.
Yeah, mdlalo volleyball. Siyakhumbula ukuthi bathi say i-national championship lewendela ukuthi kukunikela ithikithi lokuthi uhambe umelela live ngaphandle. Beyichubeka ke Fabrice, siyakhumbula ukuthi nayiqala lama teams local adlala bekuphela ke over the weekend ema group stages kusho ukuthi bekuphela nje imidlalo yema groups. Lo sekulandzela ke Fabrice kutawulandzela ema local.
Remember ne Young Buffaloes Master the outfit.
Njengoba usho nje kudlala i-correctional ne-UEDF.
Nathi Young Buffaloes. Nala ngathi ngibona phiwa la.
Bekuqhubeka wona ama-games awo kuma-group stages over the weekend lokusho ukuthi nge-weekend letako kutawuqhubeka ama-knockout stages lokusho ukuthi lapho sengumkhumula jezi bayakushaya uyahamba uyekhaya. I think ngulapho la sitafike sibone khona yes mhlambe the standards sibonile ku some of the teams anyuka njoba usho ukuthi but ke lokungichazile Fabrice lokungichazile ukuthi i-correctional iyakhona kunika lithuba badlali laba lengasho ukuthi abadlale kakhulu sikhasile sithi kulama games lawa khona kutathi nasekuyiwa kulama knockout stages uthola ukuthi la the senior players noma labo ngajwayele ukudlala nakwenteka kulimala munye umdlali lo jwayele ukudlala noma lo senior akhona ukungena lo the Bobcats I think nabo ngibabonile ba improve kakhulu nabo belijezi lelibovu ba improve kakhulu I'm happy ngendlela labadlale ngayo ngendlela labakhombise ngayo ukudlala so I think nje the knockout stages ataba very competitive.
Beautiful stuff. Now, that's the VA Cup under the Eswatini Volleyball Association. We're just getting touch-ups on what's happening so far under this competition. Like you said, it's been now claimed as a national championship in terms of competition. And now, let's move to, or rather, let's give full focus to the football as a sport because there were some actions, including the Empton Premier League midweek action, biggest game being between Young Buffaloes and Baban Highlanders, who were looking for their first victory, or rather, first win in over 3 games. And we start with the Wednesday results because all the games played on Wednesday. These are some of the games that played on Wednesday. We'll look at the results and just give full focus to this game between Buffaloes and Baban Highlanders. Master, and mostly Lama games, it's for the teams. They had players with the national team, Buffaloes, Green Mamba, Nzingzini, and Royal Leopard. But now we're going to results, Master. And the biggest shocking results, Baban Highlanders, knowing what's the challenges, but they managed to get 3 points against all odds.
Yeah, Fabrice, but nawubuka mhlambe kula lamanye ama results uqale la Prince of Wales lapho khona i Royal Leopard bedlala neStwashini eCabo Stwashini. So Royal Leopard winning sibonile Felix Bedenhorst ukorile hat-trick 3 goals Nsingizini Hotspurs yashaya emadlenya 4-0 yakhona kubuya back kule results labagcina bayitholile class game. So I think nyalo le competition sitayibona vele because badlali incumbi yabo lokuthi bangene ku national team kuyabasita Fabrice
khona lenye shota I think it's Green Mamba Ilova 3-0 Green Mamba also
Green Mamba yes
Green Mamba 3-0 against Ilova
Ilova yes winile Green Mamba so lokufaka le pressure lapha kumbabane Swallows etulo I think kutasinika the best la live bese sobuya ke kule game lebedlala emkhuzweni yayo imbabana Highlanders nayo Young Buffaloes. I think Young Buffaloes ikora kuqala kule game le and inqumbi yabo na ikora kuqala imbabane Young Buffaloes inqumbi yabo bathi ay ungathi itawina Young Buffaloes itawina kalula but luckily noma I think the resilience le khonjiswe ngiyo imbabane Highlanders I think iyangijabulisa but leli goal leli bekungakameli ukuthi lingene Fabrice is a very easy goal free header ekhathe boxini Phiwo and na umnike amabhola la kanjena ke Phiwo ngicabanga ukuthi vele uta celebrate Ndumiso was lost abengale ngenhla and good no one is trying to
and you cannot be offside if you are behind the ball.
No, bekungasi offside but vele nje ngicabanga ukuthi bekuyi easy goal ethi ngomveni ke mhlambe tebadlali bayo Young Buffaloes bathi vele sekutabalula but iwatholile ama chances imbabana Highlanders ngicabanga ukuthi mhlambe even nale chance le bekudinga ukuthi lokungenani goalkeeper force goalkeeper kusi ende yona isave.
That's the winning goal. Nangibuka nje the build up to the goal. A beautiful interchange of passes built up from a team like Baban Highlanders. But yeah, it is the winning goal. So I'm thinking now so a result of this magnitude, Master, what does this mean? Going to the derby.
Yeah, i-results le kanjena Fabrice imbabane Highlanders beyidzinga idzinga building up kuya ku-derby because i-derby ayidzingi i-team i-spirit sabo lesiphasi kakhulu. I think kutabasita kakhulu. Nawubuka letinkinga lababenato Fabrice ukuthi kule game le baye coach akekho, i-medical team ayikho, sprinter sabo lelesibrandiwe besingekho. So I think bekukunengi nje Fabrice bekukunengi kumbabane Highlanders kuta kule game le. So ngicabanga ukuthi kuthola le result le yena Bans wakamkhulisi assistant coach ukuthi angagrinda the result, amotivate badlali banaye goalkeeper coach Sipho wakadube. So ngicabanga ukuthi kuhle Fabrice
an easy choice by plan. An easy choice by plan. I think for me kukuchela okuningi because in that game he was confident, but na goalkeeper master labo goalkeeper lesinye isikhathi funeka bayithathele blame. This should have been a save.
I think both goals Fabrice, I think kudzinga ukuthi improve kakhulu wendela phasi umsebenzi wa goalkeeper coach because siyamathi is a very good goalkeeper coach. Uyayibona nje le goal leli and
bounce mbi kwakhe I think ngikho
no noma ngabe ibounce Fabrice, I think the positioning yakhe nale technique layisebentile because na umbuka uhambe ngale bekafuna kuyishaya ihambe kanzi the body kumele ukuthi kube ngiyo lele shieldako kuthi lokungenani nangabe iphunyula ifikisha isela mtimbeni ukhona phenze ubuye uyisave. So ngicabanga bekungakameli ukuthi lingene leli goal leli.
Now they got 3 points, which means now they moved from number 12 to number 10. Now they've got 7 points out of 6 games played. First victory in over 2 months. That's Babane Highlanders over Young Buffaloes heading to the derby. It seems to be a critical victory for the Babane side, black and white ensembles. And the assistant coach Banzi Mkulis did highlight that that confidence is likely to work for them on Sunday against Babane Swallows. Now, moving on to the national team, we know that the week of the 15th to the 19th of this month, we will be entering to FIFA week. So we've got 2 matches against Mali and away and Guinea-Bissau respectively, who have to come down to Mbombela. Now, national team head coach Rugorozic has called 22 players to face those 2 nations, and to our surprise, there were no international players, Master.
Yes, no international players. I think Fabrice, to be fair, I understand that's why I shared the international players. Siyodlala AFCON qualifiers, good, we've got nothing to lose.
Okay.
Against Guinea-Bissau, against Mali. Because already says out AFCON. And info inyalo lesiyidzingayo le momentum ukuthi the local players
gain confidence.
Yes, gain the confidence badlale nabadlala Fabrice because angeke uze ulanze Justice Figueiredo afika ahlale ebhenchini, angeke ulanze Lindo Mkhonto afika ahlale ebhenchini, angeke ulanze Mxolisi eBotswana afika ahlale ebhenchini. So I think lokuthi badlale with the locals bendela ukuthi nayi game, remember ukuthi kuta ema-CHAN qualifiers against Madagascar lapho khona kutabe kudlala only the locals. So nyalo abadlale the locals against Guinea-Bissau, abadlala against Mali, noma ngabe sithola iphi result, but lokuthi batawubuya against Madagascar bayikhanze yona because ingaphasanyana bafike bona babe ngetulo.
Let's listen to the Croatian announcing the team and what are his reasons of not calling the international players.
Order KFC on WhatsApp +268 78 33 5151.
One of the reasons why I didn't call players from outside Figueiredo and is to try to see, because the list of the players is never close. We couldn't say we're gonna depend on those 25 names and then we not look around and maybe somebody will come in good form. Somebody maybe we can use it in the near future. That's the reason why I took out some of the players which already I know. You have some players which played with me last 4 games and they are not on the list. I want to create some space for the players I don't know. Like, for example, now Karas is the only one of them. I want to observe him 2-3 trainings. I want to see how things are going. I want him to feel he's a part of national team, to give him courage to work. That's the only, maybe he will, after camp, he will be rejected, maybe not to travel to Mali or to South Africa, but that means we are always giving chances for the players which we think or young players which can help us in the future. Serious, and you have to be example or role model for the other players. That's nothing. I haven't got any issue with okay, just or somebody else in the future. National team job, national team player should be someone who is a role model and who is a good example. All of us are making mistakes up and down, left and right, but I'm not taking nothing personal.
On WhatsApp, +268 7833 5151.
If you want to make sure that you do, sit in the comfort of your seat and enjoy a KFC, you've got a way of ordering it through your WhatsApp message. Just or rather dial 78, that is 335151, and you'll be finding you're seated and be able to enjoy the KFC in the comfort of your seat. Now, we're about to leave, and this is how we have to do it, because the biggest game in the land is on Sunday. I want to get a prediction from this man. Who wins the game, Master? Who wins the game, and what's the score?
Tepe. 3-1.
Who?
3-1.
Who is going to score 3 goals?
Babana Swallows.
They have it, our in-house analyst in Datamini and the entire crew that ensure that you do get this show live here on Eswatini TV, your #1 channel, Lagangwane, and ensuring that you also get all the updates in terms of other sporting codes and KFC, the title sponsor, who ensures that wherever you are able to get KFC.
Yes, Fabrice kunanathi indzaba letibhlungu bongane 1010 wakaGininza, former Mbabane Highlanders player, yes, legend. May his soul rest in peace. La ngqondweni nami ukuthi deliver kumndeni wawo iMbabane Highlanders, kumndeni wakaGininza sithi madudu alwehlanga lo lungehlanga.
Beautiful stuff. We couldn't have left that message out there. Now, until we meet again on Monday for Libo Eswatini, we'll be giving full focus to the biggest game in the land, probably one of the biggest game also in the region. Until we meet again for the Monday edition Libo Eswatini, we are Zimos Lakai.
Order KFC on WhatsApp, +268 7833 5151.
Asambe Game, the show that pushes local celebrities out of their comfort zone and into uncharted territories. Get ready to witness the ultimate clash of skills, the battle of the unknown, and the test of celebrity match.